Okay, it's the video you have all been waiting for. What's in Penny's medicine bag? Oh my god. So, when I very first started out the whole bariatric journey, one of the things, remember the cha-ching video? Okay, so they told me I have to buy all these supplements because if you think about it, your volume is nothing now, so you can eat about that much food at any one sitting, which is basically the guts of a taco. So getting nutrition in is very, very difficult. So you need to eat very high quality food with a lot of nutrients so that your body doesn't have drama. Okay, so because I was trained in dietetics, I kind of learned something when I was going through school. And one is your body is an incredibly amazing creature. So if you're not giving it all of the nutrients that it needs, it kind of figures out how to get them. Because if that was truly the case, that we were completely walking nutritional deficiencies, we'd all have bleeding gums from scurvy and big extended bellies from kwashiorkor and marasmus, and we'd be bull-legged from rickets and all these other things that happen from your body not getting things. For the most part, my biggest thing was, they talk about your hair falling out, and that's because your body is trying to preserve you, okay? And in my particular case, lost some hair, but my teeth got sensitive because my body was leaching calcium to keep it going in my blood system. And that's one of the reasons why they give you, calcium supplements. So, anyways, enough of that. Here is the medicine bag. Now, I know, this, I keep it all in one spot. So the very first thing that they gave me was advanced multivitamins. Okay, now these things are actually quite large, and can you see that? Okay, they go down like a Flintstones chewing vitamin, and I didn't like them at all. I said, these kind of suck. I don't really like these. And so then they sent me over to my blood pressure kit, because remember, the only medicine I'm left on is blood pressure. So they sent me over to these multiple chewy bites. Okay, now these things are friggin' Starburst. That's what they taste like. Okay, there's a whole bunch of different flavors in here. And the one thing that I find very, very interesting is four carbs per cube. And yeah, so like they want you to be all low carb, but they want you to have no more than 50 grams of carb a day. And so 8 of them are going to be these little starbursts. Okay, so that's what they look like, little starbursts. Okay, and then they want you to do one of these calcium chews, and again, these are starburst. But these, the first round was, Starburst flavors. These are chocolate and caramel and coconut flavor. Okay, so there you go for multivitamins and calcium. Now, the other medicine they gave me is something called omeprazole. You can actually buy this over the counter now. And what this is this is a little capsule. What this is it's an acid reducer. Okay, so because there's going to come situations where your body's not going to be really super happy, and you're going to need to reduce your acid. The thing that's funny about my particular pharmacy is it sends it to you need it or not. So I've got bottles and bottles because I only use it once in a while, and I only use it if I'm stupid and I eat the wrong stuff. This is Josh's meds. Sorry, not supposed to be in here. Okay, so like I said, more of that stuff. Now, they also want you taking an iron supplement. Females tend to have issues with iron. And then because of the primary place where we get iron is in leafy green vegetables and in beef and in meat products. So because our absorption is reduced and because we eat less, they want you to supplement. So iron. Problem with iron is it constipates you. Which brings us to the next little child. Prunes. Okay, basically, to tell you the truth about this, at about the 1 month mark, you are going to hit a wall that is insane. It's a type of constipation you've never known that could even possibly exist. It is so insane that you think that perhaps, anyways, I'm just not going to go there. It's really, really bad. And one of the things that you can take is, if you've ever had a colonoscopy, they make you take this stuff, and that's, colon blow. So, that'll blow you out, and that'll help you with the constipation. I also have some Dukalax. Fortunately, now that I'm eating more whole foods, more clean foods, more real foods, I haven't had a problem with constipation except after that first month. And a lot of it has to do with you're not getting enough water. You're drinking the protein shakes, which have a ton of iron and chemicals in it, and it just packs you up. Okay, you don't want to go there. So, and this is B12. So again, B12 is really super important for a whole lot of neurological things, as well as digestion and stuff. And B12 you get from meat products. So if you're eating more plants and fruits, you really need B12. It's also good for your memory. The other thing is, when I first started, they're like, you're not getting enough protein. So they made me buy this bag of Gen Pro, and I never even opened it. Anyone want a bag of Gen Pro? Gen Pro, Gen Pro. Because I just, like I said, after about the second month, just the thought of chemicals and the dead taste of protein shakes, and I just can, so that's why that thing never even got open. More fiber, so that we, fiber to go with the Dukalax, and, because, so, yeah. So, just warning you about that one. Nobody talks about that kind of stuff, but I will. Acidophilus, this is a probiotic. Normally, if you buy a probiotic, it really should be in the fridge, because if it's out in regular, the bacterium is going to die anyways. So eat fruits and veggies, because the bacteria that your biome needs to be successful in digestion comes from fruits and veggies. So eat fruits and veggies. Take this stuff, So that's that. When you go to the hospital, they give you this. This is promethazine, and it's for nausea. This also comes in handy if they gave me liquid Vicodin. Unfortunately, I don't have that bottle anymore because I kind of enjoyed it a little too much. But if you take that crap on an empty stomach, you are going to get nauseous to a level you've never even known before. You got to take one of these, some biscuits. So I still have that, in case every once in a while. And we're getting lower and lower in here. Another probiotic, just, keeping my flora and fauna all nice and happy in there. Flora is plants, fauna is critters. Okay, you really shouldn't, but bacteria is anyways. So, that's a whole science lesson. I'm not going to go in there. And here's vitamin D. It's really, really important, because Americans, for the most part, don't get enough vitamin D. If you get outside every day, you walk every day, you work in your garden, you're out in the sunshine, you're going to get 15 to 20 minutes a day exposure of sunshine. You're going to be okay with vitamin D. Name me an American who's outside every day for 20 minutes, if not more, if they're not a gardener. You're going to have to take a supplement. Most of us sit in our ass in front of a computer all day, and that's not natural sunlight. Okay? And last but not least, another laxative. Okay. And then Tums. Kind of need Tums, because every once in a while you're going to get really super uncomfortable. And last but not least, Tylenol. Because one of the things is, after the surgery, your stomach is weaker than your previous stomach, and there's less surface area. And so Advil, Aleve, those, no, what's the one that starts with an N? Okay, but anyways, that particular genus species of Nasdids, I believe is what they call. If you take 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 every day, it's prone to cause ulcers, and you don't have any repair room, so you don't want ulcers. So that's why they put you on Tylenol. Now, unfortunately for me, Tylenol doesn't do diddly squat. So, I'll slip and I'll leave once in a blue moon, but not very often. But anyway, so that's the content of the bag. You know, your bariatric surgery group will tell you you need to take this, you need to take that, or whatever. You know, okay, just follow their instructions and take your supplements, because Lord knows you're not going to be able to eat it. After your surgery, you're lucky if you can get into 800 calories a day, and to have complete proper nutrition, you really should be around 1200 calories. Okay, so, but you can survive, because I learned that back in nutrition, that everybody isn't walking around with big old goiters and teeth falling out because of scurvy. Your body is designed to figure out ways to get the things that it needs. So, excuse me. So that's why they have you doing all this supplementation. So just remember, you know, you're going to have a bag too, and it's going to have fun stuff in it. I had to actually get one of these chingaderas where, you know, you put all your meds in, so I can remember what the hell I took, what I hadn't taken. So anyways, so that's the content of the medicine bag. The medicine bag. You see, notice one of my hula bags. Aloha. So anyways, so there you go. That's what I've been promising. So I hope you found that very, very useful, because, you know, I've talked to my friends that have had the exact same surgery that are in Europe. They take like 2 pills. So remember the cha-ching? Yeah. Okay. Figure out what works for you. Okay? So, love you. You're going to be successful. I know you are. All right. You got this. All right. Bye-bye.